Peace, fam. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. It's the start of a beautiful day. The summer is going great. The weather's amazing. And everybody trying to work their way to New York. Hope y'all doing good, man. I want to send a message to y'all. And this is a spiritual message, right? This is very spiritual. And it's the reason why you always get attacked. I used to wonder why when I come into a new school, work environment, you meet a friend, and when you meet a friend, they introduce you to the friend group. You're just going about your business. Sometimes you're forced to deal with groups of people, even though you don't want to be around a lot of people. Sometimes you're forced to deal with a lot of people for work, for organization, networking, whatever. And I used to wonder why every time it's so hard for me to make friends, because I'm usually attacked. Why am I always a target? Why are people always trying to target me? Why I feel like every time I turn around when I meet a new group of people, folks is trying to tear me down. Why do people feel threatened by me? There's a reason why people always feel threatened by you. And those of you that can relate to this message, take it. Those who can't, leave it alone. Look at the videos on the channel. Your confidence and your light makes you a target. It's your light. People can sense your light from a mile away. They can tell that there's something very different about you, but not different in just in an odd way, different in a powerful way, different in you have a power that you possess. You have the it factor. For a lot of y'all, it's like you're an angel, like you're an earth angel, right? You are you come across like every other human being, but they can tell there's a particular light about you that makes you special, that makes you stand out, that makes you different. And a lot of it just really has to do with you being an authentic person. You live in your truth. When you live in your truth, right? People that live an honest life, they go to sleep well, their skin shine a little brighter, they can really laugh hard because the laugh is coming from a source of truth. You got a light about you, and you're very confident. A lot of y'all been through storms, through battles, but you were born naturally confident, gifted. You have a glow. And the glow comes from the inside, not from the outside. It may manifest on the outside. You might look pretty or be a beautiful, you may be beautiful and attractive on the outside, but a lot of that comes from who you are on the inside. Your beauty comes from within. That's why you look so good on the outside, because it's manifesting from beauty that you got on the inside. You feel me? A lot of times people that want the spotlight, they want to be the one. They want to be the person that gets all the attention. They want to be the leader of the group, the leader of the organization. They want to be the best in the sport, or they want to be the best at the job. They're going to see your confidence as a threat, because they can tell that your confidence makes you powerful. Your confidence boosts you. Your confidence is the reason why you have so much success. Your confidence is the reason why you attract so many people to you. Your confidence is the reason why a lot of people like you. Your confidence is the reason why things are always happening to you. Good things are always happening to you. You always have this flow of good things happening to you. People wanting to be around you. You might really be, again, attractive, so you attract the opposite sex. You get sexual attention that some people may not get, and they can become very jealous and envious of this. But why is that? Because you're confident, right? We are naturally attracted to confident people. Confidence is it's like the highest form of currency, because it's a sign of trust. People trust you when they see you trust yourself. They'll believe in you when they see you believing in yourself. They gonna see you as fine when you look in the mirror and you see yourself as fine. So confidence first starts with you. And a lot of people don't realize that you went through maybe phases in your life where you dealt with struggling with your confidence. You have to overcome certain insecurities. You may not have been, in an environment, born in an environment where your confidence was nurtured. So you took it upon yourself. I know I did. Took it upon myself on my journey to develop myself and build self-worth. build, try to overcome, like, try to see where some of my insecurities came from, so I can work to overcome them, so I won't be having any blockages. A lot of times when you have a lot of insecurities, it can block your confidence, and a lot of these insecurities are rooted in deep senses of unworthiness. Maybe something happened to you in your life, an event, a parent, something, and it made you feel like you can't trust that person, or it made you feel ashamed of yourself, or we all have different stories, man. So I think everybody needs to work on that and develop their confidence, because once you get that, you got it. And it's only a matter of time before you attract to you what you want, and the people and the resources that you need to make your life better, because the, the main um, the main and the highest form of currency is confidence. So you attract a lot of things to you, a lot of opportunity, love, romantically, whatever, just by you walking around knowing that you have value, that you are a valuable human being, and that you were made in the image and likeness of God. That shit is powerful, and people will automatically be attracted to you. People will fall in love with you. People will be obsessed with you. That's probably why you get stalkers. That's probably why a lot of y'all experience smear campaigns, and there's some people out here that will be obsessed with you, always talking about you, gossiping about you, but you don't even really know these people, and these people really don't know you. You don't know them, they don't know you, but they're obsessed with you. Why? You got it. Come on now. It's your confidence. That confidence turns you into a superstar. You become, or you appear to be, a little more than a human being. You look like a star. Everybody talking about Michael Jackson, right? The Jackson biopic. That's one of the things that made Michael Jackson so magnetic and majestic and attractive and powerful, and it gave him the it factor. As soon as he stepped on stage, just the body language. Mike aura was so powerful. I saw Michael Jackson. He had this interview with this man, this white man, and the dude was staring at him like, and he was like kind of barely asking. He couldn't even really get his questions out for the interview. The guy, and after the interview was over, and you got to take the mic off of the person. The guy was, he was like, and this is a grown man acting like a woman, like one of those girls that was in, that was his fans in the, at one of his concerts. He was damn near falling out and passing out because Michael aura was so strong and powerful. Why? Confidence. It's electric. It's so electric, and it's why you run into problems. A lot of people admire your confidence, but they resent it at the same time, because you hold up a mirror. You reflect the self-esteem and the confidence that they have yet to develop or find in themselves. And so a lot of people wish they had that. A lot of people wish they had, like, felt that way about themselves. They're looking at you like, how are you like this way? How are you like walking around like that? How can you think that way about yourself? How can you feel that way about yourself? How can you make things happen the way you make things happen? They resent you for it. But the biggest frustration about this whole thing with people when it comes to you, why they feel so threatened by you, the envy, the jealousy, the biggest frustration is that they know they can't get it from anywhere. They can't pull it off of a shelf. They can't go to TikTok shop. They can't go to Amazon. You understand me? They can't walk into the mall and get it. They can't. Well, they could pray to God to get it, and they could work with God, but they can't get it from anywhere. What you have that makes you powerful, what you have that makes you attractive and allows you to have success and overcome obstacles, attract things to you. Why you attract the mates that you have. You attract beautiful people to you. Why you have fans. Some of y'all pretty much have fans. Like, you think some of the people that you're friends with or you're associated with are friends with you. Nah, they're kind of like fans of you. They going around telling other people, yo, I know such and such. I went to school with him. I went to school with her, because you're a star. Because the confidence makes you, it just makes you that way. It makes people think more highly of you, because you're thinking highly of yourself. um These people can't buy it from anywhere, and that's what makes them hate you and resent you because they want it. They know it's powerful. They wish they had it, and since they can't get it from anywhere, they're gonna work like hell to take it away from you. People will try to break your confidence. They will try to lower your self-esteem and make you think that you're nothing because they understand that if you keep walking around being confident, feeling the way that you feel about yourself, thinking the way that you think about yourself, you're going to continue to go up. You're going to continue to become more and more successful. You're going to keep rising. You're going to keep shining. You're going to keep growing. And when you do that, in their minds, you're out competing them. You're outdoing them. You're rising above them and you're surpassing them. Not just because of the work that you're doing, but because what's inside of you is empowering you to do so. What's inside of you empowers you to rise, to do more, to succeed. And a lot of times you start rising above other people. If we're talking about being in a competitive sense, right? You start rising above your competitors, not because just the work that you're doing, but because what's inside of you. And they might not have it. They might not possess it at that time. They haven't done the work to develop it. A lot of y'all went through hell and back just to build some type of confidence about yourself. And a lot of people resent you, but they don't see the pain that you went through. They don't see the humiliation rituals where you had to overcome. For some of y'all, they don't see like the abuse you had to overcome from your parents, the rejection. Some of y'all were rejected. Some of y'all went through hard breakups that made you question your worth. Some of y'all were betrayed by the closest people to you, and it made you question your worth then. And you have to do so much work on yourself. You have to go to God. You have to go to the Bible. You have to go to the Quran for some of y'all. You understand? You have to meditate. You have to get your candles. That's why some of y'all are so spiritual. A lot of us that in the spiritual community, we weren't born that way necessarily, but we had to go to God to get what we needed to overcome trauma. Traumatized, going through all kind of pain. So it gave you no choice but to go to God. It gave you no choice but to get on your knees and ask God, how can I overcome this? The pain. Some of y'all felt like, period of time, some of y'all felt like taking yourself out of here because the pain was so great of the trauma that you went through. But instead of taking yourself out, you went up to God and you found spirituality. You tapped in, you started studying the body, the chakras, energy. Okay, how can I heal, my self-worth? How can I build my confidence? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm looking in the mirror. Oh, damn, I'm over shape. I'm out of weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm over shape. I don't feel good about myself. I got to start working out. And you built your confidence that way. You went through a lot of work to develop the person that you are, but a lot of people resent you. When you walk in the door, they think you just was born that way. They think you just got it. They really think that all your life you've been this way. They don't know the hell you have to go through. And again, they can't take it off of a shelf. They can't buy it. They can't take a course. They can't use AI to get confidence. They really have to build it within themselves by facing themselves, by facing their traumas, facing the abuse and the traumas that they yet to overcome, facing the failures. They got to overcome this stuff to then to build that confidence and go to the root cause of why they don't feel that way about themselves. A lot of the stuff happens during childhood. And so this is why you're a target. This is why a lot of people resent you. This is why it's hard to make friends sometimes. This is why when you come to a job, people don't like you for no damn reason. It's because you look good. You're confident. Your shoulders is back. Chest is up. You're feeling good. You know you're beautiful. You know you're handsome. You take care of your skin. You practice self-care. All that stuff builds confidence. But they don't do the work to develop this. And it makes your confidence make people think that you're superior to them. They will develop resentment towards you because they see you as superior. And we live in a society where, nobody likes to see you better than them. Nobody likes you to see you better than them, doing better than them, shining more than them, glowing more than them, getting more attention than them. A lot of this stuff brings about jealousy, envy, comparison, insecurity, more envy, enmity, animosity. We could go on and on with the words, but this is why you get attacked. This is why you're targeted. This is why don't trip, man. Listen, fam. Do not trip when people don't like you. You ain't doing anything wrong. Stop trying to prove to people that you're not a bad person. Stop trying to prove to people that you're good and you're on their side. Stop trying to be, overly supportive to people because you want them to know that you like them or whatever. A lot of times people don't like you because you're confident. You didn't do anything to them. You didn't betray them. You didn't lie to them. You didn't lie on them. You didn't take anything away from them. They simply have a dislike for you because you're confident and they've yet to find it in themselves. So they resent you for it because the resentments come from somebody else possessing something that you don't have or that you feel like you deserve and they don't deserve it. You didn't do anything wrong. You're confident. And so when people don't like you, brush it off. When people don't like you and you feel like it's tension there, you hear the smear campaigns, the gossip, when you can tell people are doing this, hey man, it's because you're confident and they're doing these things to destroy your reputation, to alienate you, to isolate you so that other people don't like you. And they're hoping that when they do things like this, when they do these tactics, they're hoping that it breaks you. They're hoping that they see you walk down the street with your head down instead of up. They're hoping that they see you frown instead of having that glow to you and that smile and that confident, beautiful look that you got on your face. They want to dim your light. They want to put that fire out, that light out that you got inside of you. Because the goal and the aim is to break your confidence. They want to break it. That's why people might say, like, give you a backhanded compliment, shade, low key, say things to undermine you, ignore you, walk past you like they didn't see you, talk as if you're not there in the room, ignore you, make you feel like you don't exist, make you feel like you don't matter, make you feel like you're unimportant. It's all strategy, fam. It is all strategy to make you feel less about yourself, to lower your self-esteem, and to break your confidence, and to bring you down a couple of notches. I have it happen to me all the time when I'm around men, when I'm around some women, jobs I done had, people trying to compete with me. It's a form of sabotage too. People may not be able to attack your resources, but they can attack what's inside of you. So they'll try to break you and sabotage you from within. So now that they took away your superpower, which your confidence is, now you're not functioning the same. So now you're not operating on a level that you once operated on because you no longer have the confidence. Yeah. Stay sturdy, man. Stay solid. Stay prayed up. And be very discerning. When people show you that that they don't like you, give them that same energy. I'm not saying be hateful, be mean, but just okay, cool, bet, and keep your distance. Because if you keep being around that person, they're gonna try to break you. They're gonna try to break you. Some of y'all went through that, where somebody didn't like you, and you kind of try to try to prove yourself, or you try to show people that you're a good person, that you're not a bad person like they think you are, and you keep trying to be around them to show them that, and they use that against you to try to pull you down. When people show you that they don't like you, maintain your self-respect, keep your distance, and be discerning. You never know what people will do when they don't like you. Don't underestimate people that are jealous of you, that don't like you. So and protect your light. That confidence that you have, it really is a superpower, and it's spiritual. Confidence is energy, it's spiritual. And so you have to protect your energy, right? Protect that. Protect your confidence, because you can't afford to lose it. You can't afford to have a day or too long to where you don't have it. We need it now more than ever before. Protect yourself out here, man. And that's why you get attacked. Peace.